That's the former Minister of Finance. Mr. David, good evening. Thank you very much for your time. I'm very sure that yesterday you monitored proceedings when your client appeared before the court in the USA. Your general impression, sir?
Good evening to your esteemed viewers and cherished listeners. Yes, I observed proceedings until the link was disabled. And we also what happened up until that point. At the end of it, the conclusion was that the matter had been adjourned to the 27th of April for a continuation. So that is all that was evident as of yesterday. So the judge, David Gadi, has adjourned the NTA hearing, which commenced yesterday or last night, to the 27th of April for continuation.
We are told that he will be in the ICE custody until the next hearing. Is that the case, sir?
Well, it is contingent on many factors. Aside of what has been put in the public domain, there is also the aspect that to do with the bond application, the bond hearing application. Bond application in the United States is our bail application in our criminal justice system there. So the law is putting an application for him to be released on bail pending the 27th of April continued hearing. Now the state authorities raised an objection that there was an extradition request on behalf of the government of Ghana for Kenneth Oforiatta. At that stage, the judge remarked that he was not interested in saying so. He wanted proof of the extradition request, and the state authorities at the time did not have it. The judge was then compelled to also adjourn that bond application hearing to the 19th of February. The state authorities have been given 30 days to make available extracts or copies of the extradition request. And then on the 15th of February, the judge will make a determination one way or the other whether Kenneth will be released on bail or he will continue to be in the detention facility. Yes.
David, so help us here. There are two cases here at the moment. One for the 19th, which is for the bond, and then the 27th one, which has to do with the immigration issue.
Immigration hearing, yeah.
So there are two different issues now.
No, but the bond application is linked to the immigration hearing because he is being in custody for some time now. So if the hearing has commenced, and yes, but these things are all in context. When you put a bond application, the factors which are taken into consideration by all judges in American immigration law system are three. One, that when you are released on bail, you will not be a flight risk. The second is whether or not you pose a threat to the community in which you are residing. And the third is whether you are able, ready, willing, and prepared to post the bond in the amount settled, the amount which is placed on the billboard, if you are able to settle it. Those are the conditions. So the bail application arose out of the agenda date to the 27th of April, which of course you will admit is quite long. From January to April is a long group. So the bail application was put in. So that will be determined on the 19th, before the 27th, when the hearing would continue.
I'm here. What is the collaboration between the lawyers here in Ghana and then the lawyers in the United States of America handling this matter? What is the collaboration there?
If there was no collaboration there, I'll not be talking to you. If there was no collaboration between us, the lawyers here in Ghana and our counterpart lawyers in in America, I will not be talking to you because the briefing I'm giving you is not just on what was on the training yesterday. Because as of yesterday, you didn't know there was any bond here in application, did you? Yeah, so that information was fed us by our counterpart lawyers. So there is an active collaboration between us.
So on the 27th of April, when the case resumes, what should be the expectation, sir?
I don't talk into the future. I only talk into the present. Let us all keep our fingers crossed and wait for the 27th and see what will happen. And essentially, it is whether or not his immigration status will be adjusted based upon the petition or application he has made, or whether he will be removed from America and deported to Ghana. So let's wait.
The Attorney General Minister of Justice says he's very hopeful that he will definitely come back to Ghana.
Well, hope is hope. Or I don't speak for the Attorney General. I'm not his spokesperson. I don't work for his offices. But I thought the Attorney General said once upon a time on another media outlet or whatever that he was very, very confident and very, very hopeful that Kenneth Oforiatta will be brought on the next flight to Ghana on the 20th of January, or at the most on the 31st of January. If he is saying that he's optimistic and hopeful, Kenneth is coming. He is speaking as Attorney General. I am also speaking as lawyer for Kenneth Oforiatta. When the chips fall, we'll see. But I mean, if the matter has been adjourned to the 27th of April, what is the optimism that Kenneth Oforiatta will be deported to this country before the 27th? No, let us just pay fidelity to the facts and issues surrounding this matter. Nobody is saying that Ken should not face criminal justice. I mean, if yes, he has questions to answer, he will answer. But don't let us be jumping over ourselves and throwing things haphazardly into the public domain and as if Ken's coming or not coming is something which is so unique or something which is so strange. I mean, come on. I mean, once upon a time, there was this thing about hearing trial in absentia. Why? So, Tamako, who ran away from the jurisdiction when she was facing trial and you don't come back, because you not tried in absentia. Ken has not been tried. He's not even going to court to say a word. And then everybody, so there's so much fetish about him as a boy. I mean, let us wait. Legal processes, America respects due process, okay? And we should also respect due process. The matter starts again to the 27th. So when the Attorney General comes to say that he is optimistic that Ken is going to come very soon, and then by the 27th of April, he's not here, what again is he going to tell that? I don't think these things are necessary. I know what is all this fancy. We should all be cautious about the things we say. If now he's saying he's very hopeful, he's optimistic, he's going to come very soon. Going to come very soon when? So when he said that Ken was going to come on the next flight on the 20th of January or by the 31st of July, he didn't know what he was talking about. Let us stop this gimmickry. The matter stands against the 27th of April. We are all lawyers. How can you truncate that process? Meanwhile, the extradition proceedings are separate and distinct from the litigation hearing. So how do you pull me to the truth? I think the General should be telling us something better than all this press stories saying things. I mean, always meeting the press and saying things that are not supposed to be said. I mean, come on. I think we should all stick to our training. The matter stands against to the 27th of April. You are aware. So, what again is there to say?
Mr. David, once the issue is ongoing in the U.S., there's a group also protesting at the U.S. Embassy, Arise Ghana, demanding the immediate return of Mr. Oforiatta. I'm sure you've heard about this protest. We started yesterday. It's continuing today. We are told that they'll be there for the next 14 days, or in a quest to see Mr. Oforiatta back home for accountability. I'm sure you've seen this report, heard about it. What do you make of it, sir?
It is their freedom of expression, freedom of association, freedom of speech. So if they want to be running around the streets of cantonments, holding placards and banners with invectives which are unbecoming of the Ghanaian culture, they should go ahead. But what is that intended to achieve? That because they are picketing at the U.S. embassy, the U.S. government will just tomorrow throw Ken to Ghana. We should stop some of these things, though. We should always stick. When we say we're a country of due process and rule of law, we should play the lines. I mean, I can't stop them from picketing or demonstrating. It's their fundamental right. So if they are choosing to wear red T-shirts and berets and be running around with banners and placards, I mean, so be it. All I'm saying is that Ken should not be condemned in the court of public opinion. He has not been to court to even say a word. As I speak to you today, he's not even been notified of the charges he filed against him. They have to face trial. And when that time comes, Ken will speak. So, saying people are, but I ask you a question. When you have the opportunity to talk to this Arise Ghana people, let them answer this simple question. We were told by Ambassador Smith that there will be an extradition proceeding for Ferdinand Tamaklo today. She has been tried, convicted by a criminal court of competent jurisdiction as having stolen money from the state, not an alleged offense. She has been tried and convicted of stealing and embezzling funds belonging to the state. Arise Ghana, they are not interested to go and picket at the American embassy for Ferdinand to be brought, but they want to picket for Ken to be brought.
Sir Davis, thank you. Thank you very much for your time. Frank Davis is one of the lawyers for Ken Ofori-Atta, former Minister of Finance of Ghana. This is Eyewitness News coming to you live from our studio here in Accra.